I'm really sorry, Caleb. But these two are gonna have a little bit of woo. Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my Star Sign Legacy Challenge. This is episode 7. We are just here with Olive this morning, who is off to her first final exam of the day. She is feeling really uncomfortable. She's feeling so nervous, but she spent so much time yesterday studying, really hoping she's going to do well. Her skills are both at level 3. It's media production and painting. So I'm hoping she's going to do a good job, but they're not like overly high, so I'm not too sure. We do have about half an hour, so I imagine she'll probably get out her guitar or her violin, in that time, but I'm not going to set up because I do not want to forget and have her miss her exam. Rosemary is feeling pretty confident this morning. She's just going to grab herself some breakfast and then she will be going off to give her final presentation. I cannot believe that the girls are both done with their first terms of university basically, but Olive is in class now. She's taking her exam and she is now feeling really flirty, so I'm pleased the uncomfortable moodlets have faded and that she'll be in a positive mood. Hopefully that will help her. She has got her first exam now, which finishes at 9:30, and then her second one is at 11, so she'll have a decent amount of time in between. We will get our results at 6 p.m. this evening, and then I'm planning on moving both Olive and Rosemary into the sorority house. Olive had a chat with Rosemary and she didn't even have to consider it. She was like, yeah, of course I want to move. Of course I want to come to a sorority house. So I have watched a tutorial on how to make it work and I'm really hoping that it's gonna go well. Rosemary has finished now, so I'm gonna have her go and give her final presentation. It is excellent quality, so hopefully she will get a good grade. She is actually really high at fitness and that's what this presentation is on, so I'm guessing she's gonna do really well at this one, and I'm hoping she's still gonna do well in her evidence and debate prep because she had a really good term paper, but I'm not too sure how high her skill is in that one. It's not as high, it's level 2, so yeah, crossing my fingers for them both. I'm crossing my fingers. Olive put in enough work to get a decent grade. Oh, I'm hoping she still did well. She got a slice of cake before she left this morning, so she's just gonna eat that because she's a little bit peckish, and then I might have her do an instrument or something like that to boost her fun a little bit. At the moment she is just glitched standing with Terence at the moment, but there we go. She is on her way. She is now smiling. She is in a good mood. So Terence isn't very well. I'm hoping he doesn't pass it on to these two. Actually, they were unwell yesterday, so they probably actually gave Terence an illness. She is focusing so hard. She's got this. She actually got the focused moodlet from being a genius, so she is now feeling uncomfortable because of the exam, but I'm hoping that this will fade by the time the exam starts and then the genius will overtake and she'll be super focused, ready for her exam. So she is just going to cycle over there now. Oh, it looks like Rosemary has finished her presentation. She is just out here playing football. Fair enough. She has done everything that she needs to be fair, so if she just wants to play a little bit of football, then fair enough. Olive is just cheering her on. That is so sweet, but she's still feeling pretty uncomfortable, but that is fading in 20 minutes, just in time for the exam, and then we do have these focus moodlets, so hopefully that will have a positive impact on them. And then after they've finished, I'm not too sure what we actually want to do because we've got so much of the day left. Maybe we could throw like a little keg party. I think we might do that. I know it's only like midday, but it's their last day of classes and they won't be living in their dorms anymore. They want to say goodbye to their dorm mates that they probably won't see as much. Neve is calling, but Olive's just about to go into her exam, so we'll give her a call afterwards, and she is off feeling super focused, so fingers crossed. But Rosemary, what do you fancy doing? I know you're playing like football at the moment and she's doing a really good job. She's surprisingly very active and very good at like football and sports and everything, but why don't you head back to the dorm and then you can set up for the party. I think we'll set it for 1 because if Olive finishes her exam at 12:30, that gives her time to like get back and we can prepare ourselves. There is so much food out here. Oh my goodness. It'll be great for the party though. We're just gonna bring it inside so it's not just over here. And Rosemary is having a chat with Cody again by the looks of it. I really like their like little friendship that is blossoming. I know I was saying in the last episode that I do really like these two. And he is now going to prank her. She doesn't like pranks. rude. She doesn't enjoy them. Look at her face. She does not enjoy that sort of humour. But they're still getting along really, really well. They are both doing the same degree. So I like to think that Cody is also studying to become a doctor. And I do think in the future it could be really cute if they maybe become more than friends, potentially. I'm not going to force anything, but I do see them being like a cute couple. And they get along so well. They have similar interests. They could be like a cute power couple, both be doctors. Like look at them hugging each other. But I don't want to rush anything because obviously Rosemary has just broken up with Sean and I don't want Cody to kind of be that rebound. Olive has finished her exam. It says she put in enough work to get a decent grade. Oh, we keep getting that. I'm hoping it'll be enough. She does need to like graduate with an A, but even if she gets like a B or something this semester, I'm sure we can like pull through with the other ones. I'm really hoping she'll be able to do like a music elective for her next term. I'm really hoping it's going to be an option because it wasn't for this one. So she would definitely do well in one of those. Well, I say that if it's guitar, she's not very good at that. Our mum wants to join our uni friends. Sorry mum, no. Olive is all dressed up for the keg party. She's just filling at some juice from this leftover keg. I imagine we'll probably have to replace it at some point, but she wanted to come and grab herself a cup, and Rosemary as well, you can come over. To be fair, I don't know which of our roommates have got exams or classes or anything, but we did invite Felix and it looks like he's not in a class. He has come over and we're just having a chat with him. This is our first time seeing him outside of like a club or bar, and he really appreciates spending time with us. He's like, I really appreciate you inviting me over. I would like to spend a bit more time with you. We're going to ask him about his degree because we know he's a student, but we really don't know anything. Like, we don't know any of his traits. We know that he's studying psychology, okay. So it'd be cool to get to know him. He did invite us on a date in the last episode, and I would like to follow that up. So potentially we can go on a date tomorrow, but for now we are a little bit preoccupied, you know, with our final day of exams, partying, and then we'll be moving. So Rosemary, what are you up to at the moment? She's just chatting with Terrence in here. He's stinky. Leave the stinky boy alone. Olive has learnt that Felix is active, so we are slowly getting to know him. And oh, Rosemary and Cameron, I'm pleased they're getting to know each other because she did want to become her friend in the last episode, and she's like, you make my day so much better. Thanks for making me smile. I'm pleased they get along as well because obviously Cameron will be joining the sorority house with us, and I'm thinking of having Hannah as well. I'm not too sure where Hannah is. Oh, here she is. I'm thinking of having Hannah join with us too, and there are already 4 other Sims in the sorority, so will be a nice house of 8. I've noticed that Olive is feeling pretty lustful. She is ready for some woohoo, and Felix is here, so we could potentially see if he wants to go and woohoo in the shower, and of course he is down. So these two are just excusing themselves from the party. I've just noticed that one of our roommates is in here, so I'm really sorry, Caleb. But these two are gonna have a little bit of woo. Oh my goodness, Olive. Look at her go. Meanwhile, Rosemary is just in here dancing with Rick and Cameron and Cody. She is having a great time. We need to tell stories and finish an entire juice keg. Well, we can do that if we do a keg stand. Maybe we'll ask Cody if he wants to do a keg stand with us. While Olive is just finishing off in the shower, she is feeling really good right now. She's feeling super confident from a good shower woohoo, and she's feeling like she scratched an itch, which is amazing. So she's just coming over to give him a big kiss right now. I think she really likes him, and she did want to start a new relationship, so I don't think we'll do it while we are just in the university toilets, but I do think we might see if he wants to go on a date with us tomorrow, and then we can see if he wants to be our boyfriend. I missed it, but Rosemary successfully did a keg stand. Oh, I'm so proud of her. She's started to get a little bit drunk now. And it's only 4 p.m. on a Monday, but you know what? It's their last day of university term 1, so they want to go out with a bang. I love how close that Rosemary is getting with all of her roommates. Like, she just came over to give Rick a hug. Why don't we dare him to streak? Why not? We're a little bit drunk and we're like, it's the last day of university. Why don't you just go strip off? Go for a run. Dare you to go streaking. Hopefully he will. I think he's doing it. He's just gone off to run. Let's see if he can. He is! Oh my gosh, we've dared scared him to go streaking, and he is. Love that. I love that after her woohoo with Felix, Olive has just come in here to dance. She's not talking with him anymore. I noticed that she had this that says Olive is feeling dizzy with love after that steamy kiss with her partner. So she is really liking him, I think. She's deciding she wants to come over and eat some chicken nuggets. Me too, girl. Me too. I'd love some chicken nuggets right now. And Rosemary is back playing with her football. Of course, why don't you introduce yourself to Felix? You don't actually know him, and you know that your sister is starting to, you know, develop feelings for him. Oh no. Oh no, that was not positive. Oh, Rosemary thinks he's weird and he's got an anti-crush on her and finds her annoying. That is not what you want. I mean, at least he's not got a crush on her. But I love that he had a crush on Olive and an anti-crush on her twin sister. But, you know, that's all right. You don't want him to be crushing on them both. But it's not great that he finds her annoying and she thinks he's a little bit weird. But, you know, we can overcome this. She's like literally got a thumbs down while talking to him. Oh, she is they don't vibe with each other. Right, why don't you come use the bathroom quickly? And Olive, you're just enjoying your chicken nuggets over here. She's only feeling a little bit tipsy right now, so I think that calls for another drink of juice. And it's not going to be too long now until we get our results for our first term of university. So I think maybe we can come over and play some juice pong as well. Why don't we play with Felix against Rosemary and Cody? Oh, Rosemary, as she's done it. Oh my gosh, she closed her eyes and managed to get it in. Amazing. Olive is now making her way over, and any minute now we're going to get our results. Olive passed with a B and a B plus, so her GPA is B plus, which is still really, really good. Hopefully we can pull that up to an A grade, but let's see what Rosemary did. She got an A plus and a B minus, so her GPA is an A minus at the moment. She's actually doing better than Olive, which surprises me, but they're both still doing really, really well. Unfortunately, there aren't any like musical instrument electives, but there is a singing elective, so Olive is definitely going to do that because we know she loves her singing and her karaoke. And of course Rosemary has the option for a piano class. Typical. I feel like a charisma class will be good for Rosemary, so that is going to be her elective. And so the girls have both enrolled and they're now packing up and moving out, so it has ended our party, but that is okay. We have got plenty of time, and I will probably cut back when I've sorted everything because I'm hoping it won't be stressful, but who knows, I've never done this before, so wish me luck and hopefully I can get the sorority sorted. But I think, to be honest, first I might let these guys finish their game because it looks like they're still over here enjoying themselves, and we've got 4 hours, so we've got plenty of time. They can definitely finish their game of juice pong before then. I have a feeling that Rosemary's going to do well in her charisma class because she's already at level 7, so she'll do all right. Cody's going to show off too, and he managed to land it. Of course he did. Olive, you need to land the next one. Oh, she didn't. Of course she didn't. She is feeling pretty drunk at this point, to be fair. Oh, Rosemary, amazing. These two are definitely going to win at this rate. Oh no, the last one, and Cody's closing his eyes, and he did it. These two absolutely smashed it. Oh, they're the winners. They deserved it. These guys were rubbish. Even though the game's still over, Olive is fancying another go, but it doesn't look like she managed it. But I think for now, I am going to try and get these girls moved into their new sorority home. Here is our new sorority house, and based on the fact we have got a few of our roommates walking in, I think it has worked. I'm so happy. I'm really, really hoping it continues to work. But this is where we will be living. So we've got downstairs the pretty grand like living area over here with like the kitchen and the living space and even a piano, which I hadn't even considered, but Oliver's gonna love this. We've got like a little outdoor area for parties, and then upstairs we have got all of the bedrooms. So this will be Olive and Rosemary's room. So Olive has got the green bed and Rosemary the blue, and then our other roommates will be taking the other beds. So obviously we know Hannah and we know Cameron, but we have got a few other roommates that we want to say hi to as well. So we've got Justine, who is actually the president of the society. It doesn't look like Olive gets along quite well with her. They've got bad compatibility. We technically know them all because we're in a club, but this is Justine, who we're going to say hi to, and Rosemary as well. You can also say hi. And actually, why don't you get on with a little bit of homework at the moment? You actually don't have any classes tomorrow, so it doesn't matter too much which one you do. We have got Bryony over here. We want to say hi to her too. She is super cute. I love her. We have got two others somewhere around. They must be upstairs. I love that Cameron is just over here dancing. She's celebrating the fact she's finally moved into her sorority. And Hannah, I have no clue what you're wearing. But here is another roommate, Haven. We're going to say hi to her too. And our last roommate is just coming down the stairs, and she's actually someone we went to high school with. This is Winter. So we're gonna have a chat with all of our new roommates, and I love it that they were just like getting to know each other in here at the moment. Our sorority sisters, and someone's already started by bringing a cake, which is a great start, to be fair. But let's have a look at the girls at classes while these guys get to know each other. We've learned that Haven's mean, which is not ideal. But I hadn't actually realised that one of Olive's classes is actually a violin class, which is amazing. So she will be doing violin and singing this semester. She started working on her violin class because that's 11 a.m. tomorrow. And then on Wednesday at 8 a.m. she's got another 8 a.m. class. She has got her singing one. She's got to submit a term paper and take a final exam for this. And then Rosemary doesn't have classes until Wednesday. She's got an 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. and she's just got 2 final exams for those. So she doesn't have to stress too much right now because she does have all of tomorrow to do some studying, but she is here just chatting with her new friends. I love this, and they seem to really like her. Olive also actually has a want to have a dream date as well as starting a relationship, so I do think tomorrow she could potentially go on a date with Felix after her class. She finishes at about midday. And then she will be completely free. So I think tomorrow will be a good time to go on a date with him. And I'm still trying to think about the secret society. So I believe it said that if we're accepted in, it should be the day after you put an offering down. And we obviously put an offering down on Sunday. So if we get accepted, it'll be tonight, but because we've moved, I don't know if it's gonna like cancel it out. So if it does, we will try once again to do another offering. I did get a mod where you can have ovens in university dorms, because it just makes no sense to me why you wouldn't be able to. Like in the UK, you have kitchens, so I know in like American dorms and stuff, you might not in like shared flats and stuff, but when you're in a house, I'm pretty sure you'd have an oven. So I did get this mod, which means that we should be able to do some baking if we need to. We won't have to return home from that. But Olive, you have class in 12 hours, but she's doing really well, so I might even see if she wants to start doing her other piece of homework, while Rosemary will probably finish this and then head to bed. But I'm so pleased that the sorority house actually worked. These guys are clearly really close already by the looks of it. Bryony was just having a bath while Justine was there, and now she's going to the toilet. Yeah, sorority sisters for life. Out of all of our roommates, Olive gets along really well with Haven. She's learned that she's creative and they've got amazing compatibility. We also get along really well with Bryony. We've got amazing compatibility there. Amazing compatibility with Hannah. I had not realised that we do not have very good compatibility with Justine, and we don't have anything with Cameron or Winter, but we already know that we're really close with Cameron. And then for Rosemary, she's got amazing compatibility with Haven. She seems to know so much about her. She hates children, she's mean, and she's non-committal. So maybe not like the most, you know, stereotypically nice sim, but they seem to be getting along quite well. They're friends already. Amazing compatibility with Bryony and with Hannah and with Cameron as well. Rosemary gets along better with Cameron. Doesn't have anything with Justine or Winter, but again, she is still pretty close with Winter from school. I was having a look at the bed assignments, and Cameron and Hannah have automatically decided to share a room, which I really like because it does make sense that the the other 4 girls, like, they were already living here. We're the new recruits, so it makes sense that they've kind of like grouped together. But I love that that just happened. And Olive has got her singing to level 5, which is so good. She's definitely going to smash this semester, I can tell you now. And Hannah, thanks so much for bringing some lobster thermidor in. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to send Olive to bed because it is 1 a.m. and she's not quite halfway done with her homework. And I have just realised that she's probably going to be hungover because she did drink quite a lot tonight. Rosemary is already in bed, and luckily these beds are actually seem to be better. They're already increasing the energy. And Winter, how has Olive got 2 notes already? I've just seen Winter do one, and then we'll come and look at what the other one is. How has Olive got 2 notes left for her already? What has she done? She's not that bad of a roommate. Please follow the golden rule. I don't come into your room and touch your stuff, do I? No, I don't. Olive has not been in anyone's room. And dear roommate, please clean me so I know you care. No, don't just put me down, you monster. Love the dish you just used. Okay, she is probably guilty for that, but so is everyone else. I can't believe she's already getting notes left for her. Olive has woken up at 7 a.m, desperate for the toilet and hung over. This is pretty normal for her now. She's still got plenty of time to recover before her classes in a few hours. Oh, thanks for walking in on us, Bryony. Olive is feeling pretty uncomfortable now. She is clearly very close with her roommates because she was also pretty happy to go use the toilet and take a bath with Justine yesterday, but we're trying to shoo her, like, guys, can you please leave, Bryony? I really need to take a shower. And she's like, really are you socially awkward, Bryony? Look at her face. She's like, I don't know what to do. You just need to leave the room. You just need to leave the room. Olive has decided she wants to make the most of the new kitchen, and she is going to be making some eggs and toast for breakfast this morning. She is pretty hungry. And Rosemary is as well, and this is actually a lactose-free meal, so she can have that without any worries. Rosemary has gained the gardening skill because that is what one of her courses is on this semester, so I'm hoping she does well in this, even though her skill won't be too high. Her charisma is insanely high, so she's definitely going to do well with that one at least. Olive has made the excellent quality eggs and toast, and she is calling everyone to breakfast now. I have just noticed as well that we've got laundry, which I completely had not noticed before, so that is great. That's something else we're going to have to try and get on top of. But we have called everyone to join us for a nice breakfast this morning, although Cameron must be going off to class. I don't know what she's wearing because I've never given her this before, but she is not looking too happy. Olive is feeling pretty flirty this morning. She's definitely thinking about her date later with Felix. We want to have a dream day, and she does want to start a new relationship, so she is getting herself in the mood, getting herself ready. We have got just over an hour actually until our class, so I'm not going to have her start her homework, but Rosemary, you can continue working on your homework because you do not have any classes today. You don't have any presentations to prepare for or any like papers to write or anything, so you've just got to be studying. I noticed that the Secret Society did not visit us last night. I'm going to put it down to the fact that we moved house. I'm going to hope it's that, but I will have Olive probably do a little bit more baking today. I really want her to join the society, and I don't know why it wouldn't work otherwise, but she is just heading off to her first class now. I bet she's really looking forward to this one because it is violin, it is music. That is the main reason that she joined university, to study music. Our mum wants to go to GeekCon, but we are a little bit busy, Mum, but we will try and see you again at the weekend. I like the fact we try and make effort to see our family on the weekend, but throughout the rest of the week it is pretty difficult. Olive just stopped walking here, but there aren't any classes around, so I'm guessing this is the building that she was like making her way over to. So I've got her to get on her bike and cycle over to increase her fun, but also to get her here quick because she starts in 10 minutes and I feel like she would take too long if she just walked over. She has made it just in time. She is cycling into her class. Olive, oh my goodness. Looks like Haven has just finished a class herself. She's not looking too happy. Olive showed up to class but wasn't as prepared as she should have been. Oh no, I think it's because she's uncomfortable, because she's hungover. It's okay, we can definitely, bring this back because music is her area. She'll be completely fine. But at the moment, she's just cycling back home because I want her to do that baking and offer another offering to the Secret Society, and then she is going to call up Felix. I think that's him actually over there at the moment. I recognise his blue shirt. And we'll see if he wants to head out. I'm not too sure where we want to go because I kind of want to stay in Brightchester and the only places are the nightclub or the bar. It might have been also because we didn't bake, we just cooked. So I'm gonna have her make some sugar cookies. Her skill isn't overly high, but we already know that she can just make excellent quality food, so hopefully it will be enough. But I've also just noticed our funds are 103,818. I do not know why they're that much, because we don't have anyone else living with us, so it's not like we've taken their money. So I will definitely check what our funds should be and bring it back down to what they're supposed to be, because there's no way we should have 103 simoleons for both of these two put together. Right, it's not letting Olive do it, and I've replaced the oven, so I'm not too sure what that's all about. I will look into it another time, but for now, we are going to ask Felix out on a date. These two have made it to their date, and we are at the bar that they actually first met. So this is where we are. I did realise as well there is actually a restaurant lot, but I didn't think Olive was the sort to go on a first date at a restaurant. This date is definitely to get to know Felix better, because we only know he's active at the moment, so I would really like to know his other traits. And we have learnt that he is a lover. Okay, perfect. And he's jealous. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder how that's gonna play out. Whatever she said, he wasn't too keen on that. I think she was like enthusing about like music. Oh, and he's sinister. Great. Shall we discuss our fear of commitment? I feel like we probably should. He is non-committal too. Okay, so that's perfect. I feel like if we do that, we're like, so I do really like you, but I don't know how I feel about like long-term relationships. And he's like, that's fine. We can just enjoy things. Well, we're like in the moment, like it doesn't have to be a serious thing, but we can see each other a bit more frequently. We're going to be a bit flattering, but it's good that they're kind of on the same page with it. And luckily we are already at the gold level date, so we're definitely going to be ticking this off. And then the other thing we need to do is actually start a relationship. So I think we should just ask him to be our boyfriend, because we know where that's heading, and they both are like, let's just enjoy things where they are at the moment, see where it goes, go with the flow, and he is completely on the same page. So she's like, so shall we make it official for now then? He's like, yeah, of course, I've liked you since I met you. Oh, they're official. Now we're gonna whisper seductively, and she is really happy. We're gonna give him a suave kiss. Oh my goodness, Olive, I love that. She does want to play foosball because they're at the bar, and we don't want to spend the whole date just chatting, so why don't we challenge Felix to a game of foosball? He is sharing his insecurities as well, so he's probably talking about being non-committal. And does Olive like deep thoughts? I like that for her. I like that. I have just noticed that we've got Perry and Sarah Beth here, which is a little bit awkward, but as you can see, they've had a makeover. They actually got married off camera, and I think I'm noticing a little belly on Sarah Beth. I think she might be pregnant. Oh my goodness. Well, Olive is at the moment in the middle of a date, so I feel like she's probably not even noticed that they are here, even though they're like stood right here, which is a little bit awkward. I had asked her to come over and do some foosball, but they're too busy just chatting, which I do quite like. But yeah, she has noticed her brother. She's like, I'm on a date though, so I'm not going to talk with him right now. But oh my goodness, they're having a baby. I'm so happy for them. These two have finally started their game of foosball, and Olive is not looking too happy right now. I wonder if Felix scored. But she is also at the same time in a really good mood. She is feeling super confident. Our mum is giving us a call. She wants to have a chat. We did forget to call her back yesterday, so we will have a chat with her after this, because we need to tell her how our university term went, and you know that we got into the sorority. We've actually got a new boyfriend, and even though we're at the bar, I don't think Olive will be drinking tonight, because she already saw how much her grade might be impacted because of a hangover from drinking really heavy the night before. So I think she will once again kind of leave it for the weekend, and she does actually have to get home and continue her homework ready for her 8 a.m. class. So our date is going on for another 2 hours. It will take us to about 8:30, and then we'll get home and finish that little bit of homework. But we do need to have this chat with our mum, and yeah, I know she's on a date, but she needs to have a chat with her mom. I've just realised, Sarah Beth, if you're pregnant, you should not be drinking at a bar right now. You should definitely be going home. Something really interesting with Olive and Felix sentiments is they do have quite a few, but none of them are like in love or smitten or anything. They just really enjoy each other's company. And they see, well, she sees him as extremely attractive, but there's nothing here that indicates like love, which I think is perfect for her. I just think she's riding on, you know, what this is at the moment and enjoying the relationship for what it's gonna be. They both know it's not like something long-term or serious. They just kind of wanted to commit to each other in knowing, you know, if they want to spend time with each other, they're there, but they're not like worried about it being something long term, which I like that they're on the same page about that. This foosball game is lasting forever, and I'm not too sure that Olive is enjoying it anymore. She keeps looking like really grumpy. We don't have too long left of the day anyway. She's feeling really focused, which is great if we're gonna get home and do a little bit of studying. Olive has unlocked the Hungry for Love lifestyle. That's so interesting. So I mean, it makes sense because she is romantic and she has kind of always had someone, be it like a fling or a boyfriend or just like a woohoo partner. She has kind of always relied on romance and woohoo and everything, so it makes sense that she's like hungry for love. I like that. I mean, we're probably gonna end up with some annoying moodlets, but you know, at the moment we've got Felix, so whenever she gets a moodlet like that, we just call him up and we woohoo. The day is over now and it was a dream date, so we have been able to tick that off, but these two are still going with their foosball, so I think I'm just gonna end it because Olive still needs to call her mum back and we have got some homework to finish tomorrow, but I think this is probably a good night. Good night to end it, Olive, if you're getting stressed. Oh, they finished it in the end, and yeah, Felix beat Olive 5-1. So she's definitely not the best at foosball, and I don't even know if she had a good time, to be honest. Neve has spread some juicy gossip about Chelsea, her toddler granddaughter. That does not surprise me. I think on this note, I am going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It'll mean so much to me. And I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone.